Demi Lovato is headed to rehab.
The Shawn Mendes, Harry Styles moment we've all been waiting for.
And YouTube star PewDiePie is under fire again.
All that and so much more on today's Rundown. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to DHR. Naz and Aaron here, and Beyonce is surprisingly giving us an inside look into her life. More of that later in the show.
The photos are so cute. But first, I know everybody has been asking us on social media to give you the Demi Lovato update, and that's what we got. Demi is still currently recovering from her suspected drug overdose earlier this week. Her family has wasted no time in making plans to get her back on the right track. In fact, according to Entertainment Tonight's source, Demi's loved ones are looking to check her into a rehab facility as soon as she's ready to leave the hospital. ET source explained, Demi is recovering and her loved ones are so incredibly thankful she has pulled through. They know how lucky she is to be alive and are relieved that she's getting another chance. Her family is going to do everything in their power to help get Demi back on track and are making plans to get her straight into rehab. She is a fighter and has beat this in the past, so they know she can live a clean and sober life. Again, her mother is by her side. So the source went on to reveal that those people who were hanging around Demi during her recent party days are now nowhere to be found. They said she was not partying alone. Her family and friends who weren't involved fear she's been hanging with people who support her drug habit. It is an incredibly dangerous situation for her. She needs a clean, safe place to heal, and that is their top priority. The immediate plan is to get her the help that she so desperately needs. Demi has the love and support of her family right now. Their plan is to keep her away from those people in her life that don't support a clean and sober future. As for where Demi will be going to get the treatment that she reportedly agreed to, a source told Radar that her family is looking to get her into a rehab facility far away from Los Angeles. The source said that there are too many triggers in LA and explained, quote, she won't be going to a rehab where she would receive a lot of attention. So this is not surprising news to me. I think this is obviously the best decision for Demi right now. I mean, the best decision for anyone who finds themselves overdosing on anything. I know some sources were saying it wasn't heroin, some people were saying it was. Regardless, if you OD on anything, I think it's important for you to get the emotional and mental health support that you need to get back on track. I feel like Demi might need more involvement with someone in her family, like not necessarily a conservatorship, kind of like the way that Britney Spears had, where her family were like involved in like most of her decision-making processes.
Right.
But something similar to that, where she has someone to lean on and not a friend, not someone who's just like likes to party with her, but someone who is like a Wilmer, you know, like a Wilmer Valderrama, who, by the way, was spotted visiting the hospital yesterday. There were photos of him in the parking lot paying his ticket, but he looked like very serious, very concerned. You know, he was such a good partner for her, and she's been open about that.
Yeah, she was so, I feel like she was doing so great when she was with Wilmer.
Yeah, I do too.
I personally feel like the one takeaway that I've taken from this story is that you really are who your friends are. You know what I mean? And I think this is a great lesson for everyone. If you guys are hanging out with someone that is a bad influence on you, like just sever ties with those people, because it really pains me to know that she had people by her side that were bad influences on her. When she does have people like Wilmer at the hospital for her, Justin Bieber also spoke out yesterday saying he was so sorry, had no idea she was like in this state. And the Jonas Brothers, even though, you know, like we mentioned yesterday, her and Nick unfollowed each other, Nick has showed his support for her. So Demi does have people around her that love her, and I just hope that she continues to stay around people that love her and support her and want the best for her.
I think it's hard to decipher that, though, you know, with these celebrities or even just real people. There's this whole mentality of like, love everyone for everything, and you do you, and like everything's cool with me. Whatever decision you do or however you act, that's how you feel, that's cool. And I think it blurs this line of like, but wait, what's safe? You know, you do you, but like, when is it too far? You know, so I think it's hard to judge your friends sometimes. So I think this is a good lesson for all of us to do some housekeeping on the people we surround ourselves with.
I agree with you. And I think Demi's gonna come back from this.
I think
She's
so too.
strong.
She's really strong.
Well, guys, I am sad to report that PewDiePie is under fire again for saying something controversial again. So YouTube's biggest star tweeted an insensitive meme about Demi Lovato's Overdose, and as you guys can imagine, that did not go over well. This isn't the first time that Felix came under fire for being controversial, so naturally, he took it down after a few hours of backlash and then apologized for it on Twitter shortly thereafter. The meme was not tasteful. It was implying that Demi calls her mom for money to get a burger, but instead uses that money to buy heroin. We do know now that Demi is awake with her family, but also that the information about the overdose was reported incorrectly, aka Demi was not doing heroin. In a wave of celebrities pledging their support for Demi online, it seems that PewDiePie went the totally different direction with his online presence, which is really sad because he's the most popular YouTube channel in the world by far. He has 15.7 million Twitter followers, 64 million subscribers on YouTube, so his voice is heard by a lot of ears, and it's important to remember the kind of impact that you have on people. Obviously, this is just devastating to me because I think PewDiePie just took the situation that Demi is in just to get the attention on him and cause more controversy like he always does. And like I just said, it is just so sad because he has the actual, literal biggest platform on YouTube.
At least he took it down and he apologized. Like, I know he's like known for his controversial statements, and you would think by now, at this point, if his heart was really in the right place, he would not be making controversial statements and posting things like this. Mm-hmm. But at least he apologized. But yeah, I think it's like making something about him when it's not at all about him.
Right.
The internet, it's like not a fun place sometimes. So I'm just gonna switch gears for a minute. A lot of this was very serious today. But something that I just wanted to share because I love it so much. Shawn Mendes was spotted wearing a Harry Styles t-shirt.
This is the only world I want to live in.
One huge fan of Shawn Mendes and Harry Styles decided to make Shawn's day, apparently, by giving him merch from Harry Styles' tour. So the fan shared photos of the epic moment where she gave Shawn his gift-wrapped present outside of the airport terminal. And Shawn is absolutely beaming in these photos. The gift was a yellow shirt from Harry's tour that says "Treat people with kindness," so cute. But rather than just accepting the gift, Shawn was actually spotted wearing the shirt the very next day, and he privately thanked his fan for the sweet gesture. In a private DM, he said, "Thank you for the shirt. I wanted one so bad." I mean, how much more adorable can this story get? I think these two are gonna be friends. I want them to collaborate. There's just nothing better. I mean, you are a huge fan.
This is like, I love Shawn and Harry, and you were saying this story can't get any cuter, but it can, because now, you guys, we have to send Harry Styles a Shawn Mendes t-shirt.
Do you think he'll wear it?
I think he'll totally wear it. Shawn was actually at Harry's last show here in LA recently while he was like finishing up his tour, and we all know Harry's working on music now and taking a break. He just finished his tour, and Shawn's gonna go on tour, but somewhere, sometime in between, they need to come together and make a song, because I would die.
Well, I don't want them to if you're gonna die. That'd be sad.
But like of happiness.
Okay, that's better.
Well, you guys, Christmas came 6 months early because Beyonce is sharing rare photos of her kids. In a very rare twist, Beyonce just hit her website to share a few new family photos, including this one of her twins, Sir and Rumi, sitting perched on her lap. So adorable. But that's not all. She also posted a photo of her hubs, Jay-Z, standing on their yacht, holding Rumi's hand as they look off the backside of the massive boat. From what we hear, the family of 5 is on vacation in Europe, Italy to be exact. I feel like everyone's in Italy right now. They're taking a little break from their On the Run 2 tour, and not to worry, Blue Ivy was with them too. And Beyonce posted a photo of her and Blue Ivy rocking the most adorable Mommy and Me outfits. Side note, you guys, Blue Ivy is 6 years old, and when did that happen? She's basically an adult. We also want to add that some fans think Beyonce could be expecting another bundle of joy, only based on the fact that a fan on the On the Run 2 tour gently rubbed her tummy while she was on stage. Obviously, you guys know that Beyonce revealed she was first preggers with Blue by famously opening her jacket to reveal and rub her baby bump, but I don't think we really have enough evidence to back up another baby being on the way. Also, we have a lot of celebrity babies right now, so I think we need to save some for next year. You know?
You think we should save
We
them?
should save some for next year.
Okay.
I love this because you guys know I do love Beyonce, but a part of me gets bummed because I feel like Beyonce isn't as accessible as other celebrities are, so we don't really get like an inside look into her world.
Totally.
So when she posts photos like this, I can relate more and I get really excited because I'm a fan. And their family is just so adorable, and that boat is just so huge, and like they are just so rich that I'm just like, they are living this life that I will never ever live.
I know.
You know?
I love getting the updates on the kids too because, like you said, they aren't very accessible and we don't hear her even talk about them very much.
Right.
So it's always good to be like, oh, look how much they've grown. Like, look, you can start to see their personality. I know. I don't think she'll share much more. Although if I were in her position, I don't know that I'd share much more either because stalkers, like people chasing your kids down, I'm sure they want to try to preserve some sense of normalcy in their family.
Right.
And that might be the only way to do it, but I secretly love it so much.
Same. So much same.
Not even low-key, high-key.
High-key.
Okay, guys, I know this week has been a lot with all of this Demi Lovato news. What are your thoughts about it in the comments? What do you think's next for her? I hope she takes a long time off to really heal and feel better. But what do you guys think? Let us know.
Yes, and send your well wishes to Demi and her family also down below. And we really think she's gonna come back from this.
So too.
We also wanna know what you guys think about Shawn Mendes wearing a Harry Styles shirt. Did you die? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, do you secretly want a Harry and Shawn collab? And do you think that's happening already?
Yes.
We love you. Subscribe to our channel. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back here tomorrow.
Bye, you guys.
But before you guys go, make sure you click right over here to find out why Kim Kardashian is clapping back at mommy shamers right now.
I didn't even see that yesterday, so I also have to click this box. Also, if you are here, why don't you subscribe? Become part of the Clevver family.
And this button is so clickable. Just click it.